everybody, it's Biggie. Welcome to Biggie's Auto. So today we're working on the 2007 Ford Edge with the 3.5, I believe. Yes, it's all its glory. The wife's car. Actually, the family car. The wife mostly uses it. Okay, so the complaint was the AC wasn't working. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. They checked all the fuses because the AC clutch wasn't working. All the fuses checked out fine. The display, the button, you'd hit the AC. Now I know there's a red light that's supposed to go on above the button, which that light did not go on, but the AC icon does come up on the display, so that tells me that it is receiving the signal to turn the AC on. However, there is no AC clutch noise, like you hear that clicking noise when the AC compressor clutch kicks on and on as you're driving with the AC on. Was not doing that. However, there's water coming from under the car, which tells me it's working, but I'm guessing right now, there's probably not enough refrigerant in there since the fuses check out fine. And it worked okay last year, and it was starting to get a little iffy. So my thing is, I think it might have either leaked out, whatever. Now, what I'm showing is not how the shop would do it, because the shop has a machine where you can actually evacuate the refrigerant that's in there. You can also pull a vacuum test. I highly recommend, if you have a machine, doing that. Unfortunately, I don't have access to that, so I will be doing the quick deal. All right, guys, Biggie, I'm back. Sorry about the camera issue. My tripod decided to break, but anyway, I'm going to show you here. Here's where you're going to go, your low side. It's way in the back. There's going to be a black cap you're going to turn off, and then you're going to hook this in there. Now, if you read the gauge, it's not good, so it is low. So what we're going to do is we want to start the vehicle with the AC on, which, let me go ahead and do that. Make sure our AC is on, which it is. Our AC icon is on. So now we're going to come out here. Yep, see, our gauge with it is reading low. So now we're going to go ahead, we're going to pull the trigger on this. And I believe we do that until it turns green. So we're going to go ahead. We're just going to do that. We're just going to wait here. This is getting kind of boring. What you want to do is you can check on your label here in the front, and it'll tell you how much. It says 1.21 pounds. So I have 1 pound, so I have 18 ounces, but that should be enough to get us some cool. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to fill this up. And I think what I forgot to do is I think I have to break that tab off. I'm going to do that, and then when I come back, I'm going to just demonstrate how to fill it. All right, guys, so you have to take this top off, and it says to unscrew and discard before use. So I would assume that way that piece there punctures the seal that's in there. So let me do that. Unfortunately, I can't do that on camera because I don't have my my tripod. So when I come back, we're gonna have that off. I'm gonna hook it back up to that back port back there. Hard to see back there, that AC charge port. We're gonna charge this up. All right, so we're back with the piece removed, the top screwed on, and I'm gonna pull that trigger. We're gonna see if this thing rises. Let off the trigger, see where you're at. We'll keep filling. let it settle. Oh, still put more in there. So let's see if we have any cold air. Oh yeah, it's getting cooler now. So that's what it was. It was definitely low. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna continue, and we're gonna keep filling this up. It is time consuming, I admit, but hopefully if yours is not blowing cold, you can do this. I can actually feel now this pipe here is getting cold. So we're gonna go ahead and keep putting some in here. Now I let off the trigger and that'll give you your reading. So we're in the green. But I want to see if I can use all of it up. And I think we might have used it all up at this point. I'm going to go ahead and just keep pulling the trigger. Now, let's go ahead. I don't have an official, but you can feel here, it feels nice and cold. So that's a quick one. Like I said, I forgot all about you have to take that piece of plastic off and you have to put that back on. But you can see by our gauge, we're in the green. So it's filled, you know, and that feels kind of empty. And I think we're done here. So basically what we can do now is, yeah, that feels good. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna shut the car off. And what's nice now is that, I don't know if you heard that, but the fan is actually running. So that means it's actually working. The AC fans are working. They didn't before, so now it's at the point where it's at a good operating level. So I'm gonna go ahead here, reach back and pull that out. And that thing is, yeah, we used all that. We're going to go ahead and take our cap and we're going to go ahead and can't get you a good camera angle, but you can see back there, there's the cap. This line here is going to feel nice and cool, not hot like it did before. So there you go, guys. If you have a air conditioning thing or issue and it just stopped working, or you could tell it's not what it should, this would do a little but not much. So get yourself, I got the thing with it where it seals the O-rings and other stuff like that on it, so that way if there's a leak it helps seal it. So anyway, that's it for today. There's a thunderstorm rolling in, so I want to get this cleaned up, get everything buttoned up before the storm comes. So anyway, like and subscribe, leave a comment. I know this isn't the professional way to charge an AC system, but if it's something where it's quick and you really don't, I mean, you can run hundreds of dollars with AC stuff. If it's something where everything seems like it's okay and everything checked out, which I checked electrically, everything checked out good, the fuses were good, the wiring was good, I checked the vents, everything looked fine. So like I said, it was dripping water, so that was my trigger that it's working, just there's not enough refrigerant. So now we put some in. Hopefully this holds with the sealant. Hopefully it seals up if there is a little bit of a leak. Anyway, I would have liked to do a vacuum test on it, but I don't have the equipment. So that's it for now. Like and subscribe. Watch out for each other. Take care of each other. We see you next time right here on Big E's. Bye for now.